back to the 7pm Project. The Friday Crew's here along with Tony Martin. Great to have you with us, Tony.
Thanks, Charlie. I'm a bit frightened to leave my house at the moment because we've had the Kyle Sandilands controversy, we've had the Chaser controversy. I've been involved in one of those myself, yes, on your other show, talking about your generation. Happened a few weeks ago now, but have a look at this. I went on the program and there was this segment here called Top Toys, and I had to ride a number of, rather embarrassingly, a number of transporting sort of... that was a hemorrhoid problem, we won't talk about that. But as you can see, tiny truck. This truck
Ride
came,
it! Ride it!
You're urging me to ride the truck, Charlie, so look what's happened. Turns out it's an Optimus Prime Transformer. The next day, there was so much hatred on the internet, on Twitter. These are actual Twitters that were posted up there. Seriously, he is an idiot to step on it like that. I feel physically sick. Tony Martin, what have you done? Can't believe Tony Martin just killed the classic Optimus. Why would you stand on him? Why? That's from Bent to the Max. He's furious.
Are you serious?
These are real people. White Ox says it's like trampling on my childhood.
Oh, get a
We
life.
do have to say that, like, clearly you didn't realise it was Optimus Prime
No,
at
I
the
didn't.
time. I mean, and in your defence, they are robots in disguise.
That's right.
And clearly a good disguise.
I didn't grow up with the Transformers. In my day, this is what the robots looked like on the telly. Have a look at that. That was as sophisticated as it got. And you knew that was a robot. It didn't turn into something else and fool you. Of course, these days, thanks to rigorous audience testing, this is what robots look like on television, as you know. But no, I didn't know that. And look at this man here. It says, this is my favourite one, Tony Martin looks and sounds like his own gay older brother.
What does that mean, Tony?
I don't know, I look nothing like my gay older brother. It's rubbish. It's
Now,
nonsense.
today is actually World Avatar Day, and I know what you're thinking. What is that, and do I get a day off work? But Avatar is actually the name of the new James Cameron movie.
Yes, and can I just interrupt to say, this is special effects like none ever seen before. We've got a shot here from the film. Have a look at that. Look at that! That's the Avatar right there.
He's outdone himself, hasn't he?
Sorry.
No, that's fine. But the film, it's Cameron's first film since he made Titanic, and starring Sigourney Weaver and Aussie Sam Worthington. The trailer came out today, and our own Zinger Blake managed to grab James Cameron for a wee chat.
This is great.
You've been quoted as saying that Avatar is a science fiction film with a conscience. Now, what do you mean by that?
But really, these aliens represent an aspect of us that we wish we could get back to, living more in a natural state, more in balance with the environment, not trashing the world that we live in. So it's really kind of our lesser selves against our better selves.
Oh, wow. Now, what made you cast Aussie boy Sam Worthington?
And not the obvious choice, right? In general, what I found was that there just didn't seem to be this core of strength that I was looking for. And Sam, I don't know if it's because, I don't think it's because he's Australian, it's because he's Sam. He has this deep power.
Right.
And very unusual for an actor his age. But also, Sam and I had to work pretty hard because, you know, he had a thick Australian accent and he has to play an American in the film. And he said, I don't know if I can do this, mate.
Ah!
I said, I don't know if you can do it either. You know, you sound like Crocodile Dundee. Can we get you a dialogue coach?
It's quite a big deal. A lot of people are saying this is going to be the new Star Wars, that the special effects are that good, and are very excited.
I'm getting a Jar Jar Binks feeling from those,
Yeah.
those clips,
do
I'm
get that
afraid.
vibe.
I'm all about movies, love movies, but honestly, I mean, this had a $237 million budget. Imagine if that was donated to the 40-hour famine. Just
Yes.
But look, to be
Really?
fair, then James Cameron would go hungry. We can't have that.
Can we? I tell
happy
you
nerds.
what. I would rather stick needles in my eyes and see that film. It does not do anything
Yeah,
for me
but-
whatsoever.
But the eye needle sticking special effects in this movie are incredible.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Now, from tomorrow, you can actually watch the full Avatar trailer on our website, 7pmproject.com.au. So go and check that out.
I'm sure that will be brilliant.
Yeah.
One thing that I want to bring up with you, Charlie, bone to pick with you. What's all this biscuit nonsense that I'm hearing so much about? This has taken the world by storm.
The orange cream.
Yeah.
Okay, last night, if you missed it on 7pm Project last night, I suggested that the Arnott's assorted cream would be a better selection if we remove the orange cream or orange slice. Orange slice,
Is that
as some
its
call
official
it.
name?
I don't care
is
because it's
absolutely
a
created something.
disgusting biscuit. That's I don't
A
care.
lot to say about it, you know.
People have gotten
People
fired
have
up
been
about
flooding our 7pm webpage, Twitter, our 7pm Facebook page, and people are very divided about it, though. We've had a lot of comments. One from Geek Stink Breath, who says the orange slices are the only ones I eat. Another one
Yeah,
saying my
if that
mum...
is your real name.
My mum has made me promise that I will bury her with a packet of orange slices. Passion here, people. But then on the other side with you, get rid of the orange slices. The flavour goes through the entire other biscuits.
That's true.
And yes, please do what you can to get rid of the orange cream because my dog's going to develop diabetes from me getting
Right.
it here.
Now, on our website, you can vote for which biscuit should replace it.
Yes.
And here are the stats. Here are the results so far on the vote.
I can't believe
what
it.
outrages me is keep the orange slice at 32%.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you,
no,
Australia?
Sally.
Monte Carlo's down on 17.6.
That's my
I thought it would
favourite.
have polled higher.
Yeah, that's hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, what's amazing though is 58% of the votes were for Megan Fox. So I don't know how that's happened.
I reckon that if we chocolate coated everything, that would be the answer
taste
to all
better.
the
Just
problems.
chocolate coat all biscuits in
Chocolate
general.
coat all biscuits, and then we'll be really dealing with
Yeah,
something.
I'd love a choc-coated barbecue shake.
Oh, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be- that'd be brilliant.
Taking it
This
too
is not
far.
looking good for your campaign, though.
No,
Everyone wants
but
them
don't
in.
worry, I've stepped up the campaign. That's the thing. On the website, I've actually launched my first campaign ad in favour of the Ice Vovo. So if you go to the website, I'm campaigning hard for the Ice Vovo. Check that out. Now, right now, though, it's a Friday, so let's check what's going on in your part of the country. Now, this is the Metro Rip Around. We cross first to Perth and M. Rusciano. What's happening in the West?
Well, they may be forecasting Perth to rain this weekend, but I can tell you in the studio, it's hot, hot, hot. This weekend, 92.9 will be crowning Perth's hottest footy homeboy. I'd like to say intelligence and talent will play a part in crowning it, but I'd be lying. It's all about rock-hard abs and tight buns of steel. Some people are saying that this contest objectifies men. To them, I say, shut up and take your top off. The gala event will be happening this Sunday night where the winner will be crowned, and I can tell you it will be every woman for herself.
Thanks, Em. Joe Stanley in Melbourne. What's happening in your town?
Well, Pink finally closed her shows here in Melbourne last night after a record-breaking 17 performances, and I have to say I'm kind of glad she's finally gone. Not that I don't love her, I was just starting to worry that she's becoming one of those friends that never goes home. You know, I was like, the DVD finished hours ago. Don't open another bottle of wine. But now that she's left the city, she's made way for another superstar to visit our fair town, and that is Salvador Dali. There is an amazing exhibition going on at the National Gallery of Victoria at the moment. I went along yesterday. He is obviously one of the greatest artists of the 20th century who was upstaged by my baby daughter. This is Willow. She's 6 months old, and she went along yesterday to look at the pretty pictures on the wall. And while she doesn't paint and she can't hold a paintbrush and she can barely hold her own head up, she got much more of an audience than Dali did yesterday, I have to say. Which I think is fair enough, because sometimes if you look in her nappy, there's not much difference between him and her.
Thank you very much, I think, Joe Stanley. Let's go to Brisbane now. Tim Blackwell, what's happening up in Brisbane?
Well, as you can see, it's all business here. There's no mucking around, no cheap gimmicks tonight, because it is the launch of the Mercedes-Benz International Fashion Festival. Kicks off on Sunday, OK? Goes right through until next Friday. There's free shows in the city, which is fantastic. Now, because of Jennifer Hawkins and the nipple incident over the last couple of days, we're guaranteeing here in Brisbane 2 nipples popping out over the next week. So I'll let you get back, because it's a busy week for these girls, so I've got to give them dinner. Their energy needs to be up. So, that's you guys.
Thanks, Tim. Scott Dooley up in Sydney. What's news with you?
How are you? Look, do you guys ever worry about going to expos and having them ruined by excessive amounts of gluten? Well, worry no more, because Sydney is going to be hosting the 5th annual Gluten-Free Expo. It's going to be mental. It's going to go off. There's going to be gluten-free cooking and, I don't know, like a gluten-free car, I guess. Maybe, like, gluten-free bearded lady. I haven't done any research, but it's going to be crazy, and it's taking place in Sydney.
Thank you very much, Scott Dahlia. There's a small percentage of celiacs out there who really appreciate your earnest report. And let's cross to Adelaide. Julian Schiller, what's happening in Adelaide this weekend?
Guys, everyone in Adelaide is looking forward to the Australian Dance Theatre's new show, G. It's a contemporary dance show. It's on at the Dunstan Playhouse. Now, the Australian Dance Theatre, they've been on So You Think You Can Dance for the last 2 seasons as choreographers and performers. Jason Coleman is coming for the show. He's a huge fan. But what you guys might know is that I'm a contemporary dancer myself. So if you'll indulge me, I'll show you a couple of moves. I've just got to put this on for safety reasons. OK, we're just going to back off. OK, come with me here, guys. I'm just going to take a bit of a run up. Here we go. OK, here we go. So as you can see, guys, I didn't really warm up that well, but, you know, it's just a little bit of a hobby.
So, Julian, do you want to just take 3 steps back and do that again for us?
Yeah, you wouldn't mind.
Oh, look, I've really done the hammy. Honestly, I need to run down.
Thank you, Julian, and thanks to all of our Metro Whip-Arounders. Thank you for joining us.
I genuinely thought for maybe the first 5 seconds of that was him.
Really? You are a soft touch, Carrie Bickmore.
Did you? What was it that gave it away, Carrie?
I used to dance, and I was like, wow, I never knew he used to dance. No, that's not
No, I love this. The more you keep talking, the more embarrassing it gets.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'd go to Darley, though. I'd go to Darley for sure.
Definitely go to Darley.
I've heard that's fantastic.
It did look like Baby Willow was still trying to process a lot of Darley's work.
Baby Willow did look a little confused.
So to say, we're going to take a break and be back with the rest of the 7pm project.
Next, Ruby meets All American Rejects. This is the 7pm project.